So now what is that? First of all, current electricity. So in electrostatic, we have seen that the charge has been generated. Let's say for example, we have just studied the electric charges which are at rest. That is nothing but your electrostatic. It might be because of your friction, where we called it as a frictional electricity. But now when we talk about the current electricity, in case of current electricity, so definitely those charges are going to flow in a particular direction, then it constitute of your current, and that current will flow through a closed circuit. So then we can say that there is a flow of charges, which nothing but your flow of current. So this is what your current electricity. If I just talk about your static electricity, where the charge has been just collected or it is deposited on one, let's say, object. So here for this case, we will consider that the friction between the clouds, so which will generate your charge, and again if it is goes beyond a particular limit, that means is not able to handle it, then or the charge that will get leaked. So that is what we call as a lightning or thunderstorm. So that is what I have shown over here, which we also take as an example of your static electricity. Then this current electricity or electric current, I just said that just consider this your battery. I just shown this one switch, and because of which we can say that when I just close that switch, there is a flow of current through this circuit. Yeah. So now how exactly you will define that current? So simple, I will say this current is nothing but the rate of flow of charge. Yeah. So obviously we know that if I consider, let's say this is the cross sectional view for that your conductor, which consists of large number of free electrons. So we will just take the example of your electron over here. Yeah, and we know that so initially moving randomly in all that in any direction. Yeah, so they don't have a particular direction, but when you just apply this external battery or supply, all of them will move in a particular direction. They will get attracted towards over here. So obviously, so this constitute of your current. Yeah, so this constitute of your current, and then I will say that so this current we will define as the rate of flow of charge. Again I will say that so obviously this charge we are going to measure in coulomb, and again this is nothing but your time. So this is also the unit we will call as a ampere. The SI unit for this your current is nothing but your ampere. So when I will say that the current of 1 ampere is flowing, so let's say it is denoted by A, and then I will say that a charge of 1 coulomb flows through that cross sectional area in 1 second, then definitely which constitute of your current of 1 ampere. So this is how we can define the value for your 1 ampere also. So simple, it is nothing but the rate at which the charge is flowing through that your material. Yeah, so just consider this is the cross sectional area. Yeah, and through which how much charge is flowing or passing in 1 second, that is nothing but your current. So what is I can say about this definition of your current? So this is how now the conventional direction. So the direction is also very important. So I know that the electron are flowing from that your, let's say this is what I have shown. Yeah, so that is flowing towards the positive terminal. The electrons are flowing towards the positive terminal, but the conventional direction you have to take it from in exactly opposite direction. So that is from positive to negative. So that is how you can show the conventional direction for the current. So which is always from your positive to negative over here. Yeah, and which is exactly opposite to that of your flow of electrons for this your electric current. So electric current is a scalar quantity because it doesn't have any fixed direction, although we are saying that it is moving in a having certain direction, but it is not having the particular or fixed direction. Yeah, so this is moving in this direction, this one is moving this direction. Yeah, so this is how we can say that it is moving randomly in any direction. So that's why we can say that this electrical current is always a scalar quantity.